Good morning and welcome to the What's Up London show. I'm your host, Jennifer Slay. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize and acknowledge my ancestors that came before me, allowing me to be here today. I also acknowledge that London is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, the Napawak, and Ottawandarin peoples, and that I am privileged to be able to call this land home. Today's show is quite diverse in topics. We have a guest talking about neighborhood development, guests talking about financial institutions, guests talking about small business, and a naturopath. You want to stay tuned because there's quite a number of ways that you can get involved to support the community as well as yourself. So have you ever wished you could have a say with regards to what happens in your community? Or do you have ideas to improve the community? Our first guest is the Manager of Neighbourhood Development and Support for the City of London. Karen Oldham is here to talk about the launch of the 5th annual Neighbourhood Decision Making program. Let's hear more. Hello, Karen, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So please share with us of the exciting launch of the 5th annual Neighbourhood program that's going on.
Yeah, we're really happy to be bringing the 5th annual Neighborhood Decision Making program. It just kicked off March 21st. So we've had a couple weeks going now, and we're seeing all kinds of ideas flowing into our registration process. So we're excited. I think it's going to be a really good year this year.
Awesome. So this is the 5th year. Can you tell us exactly what it is? What is the program?
Sure. So this is a program where Londoners can actually submit ideas to us and have a bit of a say on how we spend our municipal budget. So we have $250,000. We do split that into sort of 5 areas of the city. So each area will spend up to $50,000. And ideas can range from as small as $10, I guess, although we've never had that, all the way up to $30,000. So any project that can fit into that budget that has to do with bringing neighbors together and participation and making our city more vibrant, we're welcoming those. And once all those ideas come in and they pass feasibility, so we just make sure that there's something that we can actually do and they fit the budget. Then they go on a ballot for a vote in June 25th, and Londoners across the city hopefully will come out and vote either in person or virtually through our website, get involved, and we'll find out who the winners are and implement those next year.
That's so awesome. That's wonderful. So can you give us an example of what an idea might be that comes through?
Sure. So many people will have seen some of the ideas around the city from the last 4 seasons. There's a beautiful mosaic on sort of King and Adelaide area that you may have seen welcoming people to the Old East. We have butterfly gardens, we have little libraries, outdoor skating rinks. There's a mural project that's under the bridge on Richmond. So lots of art, lots of parks. We do have some traffic related things, although those are more difficult for us to implement. So it's a wide range. People like to help the environment, see pathways connected and interpretive signage and all kinds of things.
And who can actually submit the ideas? Is it just 18 plus?
No, I'm so glad you asked. We would love to see more ideas from children and youth. Anyone can participate. So, we've had some school classes sort of use it as a unit and participate that way and enter some ideas. And then on vote day as well, it's a great opportunity for kids to learn about our democratic process and go and actually vote and, X off their favorite ideas on the ballot. So please, London, listen and have your kids involved. It's such a great opportunity.
And how long do they have to be able to do this, to send in their ideas?
So it's a fairly simple process, so it doesn't take them long to fill it out, and they have until April 29th. So we've got a few more weeks. And then we do a lot of work with them to finesse a nice little one-pager promoting their idea, and then put that online for everyone to see before the vote in June.
Oh, that's great. And where can they go to get the application?
So we've got a couple of options. The most popular is getinvolved.london.ca/NDM, standing for Neighborhood Decision Making, or any public library. So our libraries are really supportive, and they've got paper copies, plus they have computers. So if people watching don't have a computer, they can certainly access that at the library.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here, Karen. And this is an exciting idea. So glad that it's happening. And London, get involved, have your voice heard.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.